Well, a Central Ohio business closes its doors, cuts off communication, leaving customers without the products they paid for.
And as Jennifer Bullock tells us in tonight's Better Call 4, one of those customers says that she wants answers.
It's been 9 months since Cheryl Lafferty ordered and paid for a headstone for her late husband. She hasn't heard from or seen anyone with the company since then. So she called Better Call 4 to help her figure out what happened and where they went. Cheryl Lafferty and her husband John were married for 38 years, but in January of 2019, John passed and was buried in the cemetery across the street from the home the couple shared in Madison County. In July of 2020, Cheryl ordered a headstone for her late husband's gravesite from Yager Monumental Works in London.
It was lovely. It was a very, very professional, very informative, pleasant experience.
Cheryl paid more than half of the cost of the headstone, about $1,000, with the rest to be paid once it's in place. But that first meeting on July 28th was the last time Cheryl would hear from the company.
About 3 months went by and there was no word from them. I decided to drive over and the place was just simply locked down.
So Cheryl called Better Call 4. I went to the business on February 22nd. The lights were off and the doors were locked. Only a sign hangs, citing an illness as the reason for the closure.
If they would call me or just say we're having this delay or we had this problem with whatever. I mean, we all have issues that come up, and then just to hear nothing is the difficult part.
And after several unsuccessful attempts to get a response, I went to City Hall. The mayor of London, Patrick Closser, says he's reached out to the business and has not heard from anyone since October, adding that the city or law enforcement cannot take action until unhappy customers do.
There have not been any charges filed at this point, but I'm taking that into consideration. We're going on 9 months, and I think out of respect for my husband, and it's just time for closure.
I reached out to the London Division of Police, and Chief Glenn Nickel tells me there was only one complaint against the business on file, but that was resolved. However, he says the division would accept any complaints and look into each one to be considered on its merits. Now, customers can report any issues with this business or any other business to the Ohio Attorney General's office. I posted a link to file a consumer complaint in this story on NBC4i.com.